When I think of Cambridge, the first thing that comes to mind is Harvard. When I signed up to intern as a legislative and policy fellow intern for the city of Cambridge, I knew very little about the city itself, but that's why I was very excited to be part of it. On February 8th, after attending the weekly city council meeting and taking notes on the meeting's discussions, later that afternoon, a new policy was being discussed called Charter Right 3 to remove all hostile architecture. This policy meant to remove objects set on benches and seats to prevent people from sitting next to each other to uphold the 6 feet apart guideline. During public comment, many were in support of the removal of hostile architecture as it prevented homeless people from sleeping on the benches in public spaces. I started to understand the system and how local government worked. I had never attended a city council meeting before. I was becoming more knowledgeable on the different issues affecting the city, such as affordable housing, unemployment, and issues regarding climate change. Having to attend these meetings and listening to what the residents of Cambridge had to say during public comment helped me become, in a way, a resident of Cambridge. The more I listened, the more I started to understand the issues and how people felt about them. This was an important lesson for me as it reminded me how crucial it is to listen to people to truly understand something, whatever that may be. I have a lot of respect for those who sit and listen to other people's opinions on different issues and try to see the full picture. Attending these meetings also meant hearing the same voices of driven residents who called in on a regular basis to get their point across. City council meetings are something that everyone should value and respect, as it is something we should not take for granted. They are there for a reason to communicate people's concerns on what needs change. The council ended up voting in support of the removal of hostile architecture. This, in a way, showed me how making your voice heard could change things for the better. The lesson here is that listening is key to fully understanding someone and to be able to put yourself in their shoes, to understand their situation and what we can all do to fix common issues. We are all residents of some city, and we should all seek to ask questions, question others, and communicate our opinions.